We will need to talk to our children about this issue. They're going to encounter it at a younger age than may have been the case previously. Even at a young age, they may encounter friends whose family life looks very different to our own. There may be friends of theirs who have two mums or two dads, and obviously that's something we would just need to sit them down and talk through with them. And I think we need to just be very careful about how we do that. We must do it in the context of showing our children that actually all of us have desires that are not right, and to make sure we include ourselves as parents within that. If we're talking about the sins of others, we need to do that in the context of our own sin, and not give the impression that there are bad people out there but we're the good people, because that is hypocrisy. So we want to set that in the context of actually all of us experience desires that we know aren't right. That is true of mummy and daddy. It's true of everyone we know. It's true of yourself. And to explain that these desires will look different for different people. One person may desire one particular thing, someone else may desire something else. But we've got to be very careful to make sure that our children are hearing us say that we parents too are sinners. And therefore we're not looking down on anybody else. Their sin may be very different to ours. And therefore family life will look different for other people than it does for us. And not to do that in a way that makes our children feel superior to others, nor in a way that makes our children feel threatened to others, but to explain that God's design ultimately is for one man and for one woman in marriage, and for children to have a mum and a dad, but that sadly is not always the case. There are single parents out there as well. So we just want to be very careful that we don't imply a kind of Christian hypocrisy in the way that we discuss these things, whilst at the same time explaining God's design, being very clear that actually all of us have fallen short of that design in our own way.